Welcome back to Maverick How To. In today's video, we're going to do a full install on the DRT trunk enclosure here on a 2025 Polaris XP 1000 Ultimate. Now, DRT has partnered with us on this one and sent the part for us to install and do this video, and we're very happy to present this video to you. So without further ado, let's jump in it and we'll see what's involved, start to finish, install, and see what it looks like at the end. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe, and let's get at it. So this is everything, the contents that need to be put together for the trunk. This is the trunk after it's been completely taken out of the box, unwrapped, and it's ready for getting put together and installed. So the first thing you're going to want to do is flip it over. As you can see, there are these two block-off plates, and that's if you want to make the trunk compartment a little more airtight. It's not made to be completely airtight. That's straight from the manufacturer. But it does keep a lot of the water and everything out. I personally decided that I wanted to put them on. So in order to do that, you got to take off all the bolts on the screen. And then you're going to put that block-off plate underneath it on the side that is underneath the trunk lid. And then reinstall the bolts. Now this creates, a very good seal of keeping the water out, but not completely. And later on, what I did is I put some silicone around those block-off plates on the edge just to keep any water from leaking through. Next thing we're going to do here, we're going to put this center bolt in here, tighten it down. These are where the brackets are going to go. They're going to look like that. And then we're going to bolt those down. Now it does help if you have a friend to help you. There's a couple times where you can do it yourself, but it does make it a little bit easier. We're going to throw the washer on and the bolt, run it up through, tighten it down. Now keep in mind you can use an impact driver to run the bolts down, but I always recommend when you get down to the very end to use a hand tighten with a ratchet or wrench and do it that way so you don't strip anything out. Now we're going to install these. And they're fairly straightforward. Just tighten them up. Now the next thing is we gotta hook them onto there, and that's where we had a friend here to help hold. Snap it in place. Now I like to go over and try a fit and make sure that everything's gonna line up good. Now one of the things with this setup is I have the factory Polaris spare tire carrier, so I was worried whether we would get it in there without having to make some adjustments or take any brackets off, which we were lucky, and we didn't require to do that. If you just turn the trunk a little bit, and you can make it work out that way, kind of twist it, and there is perfect clearance. So now we're going to pull it back out, now that we know that everything fits good. And we're going to take out the two bolts in the bed. As you can see which ones they are, it does help to have an extension, or you don't need one, it's up to you. Now you're going to reuse the washers, but you won't need to use the bolts. Then we're going to pull these two bolts out. Now we're going to refit the trunk enclosure like we did before. And it does fit perfectly around the brackets for the spare tire carrier. Now, this point here, we got to make sure we get that washer back in there, behind the actual bracket that holds the trunk down. So you're going to slide that back up behind it. Then you can reinsert the bolts and do the same for the other side. You just got to be careful that you don't strip them out. Very important. Now you're not going to tighten those two bolts up completely there in the front. Just get them snug. And then you're going to take the new bolts and install them here in the rear. Just make sure you're careful that you don't strip them. I like to start the bolts with a wrench or a ratchet just to make sure that we're not going to strip them out, run them in a little bit. Then you can get the impact, zip it down till you get near the very bottom, and then I'll switch back to a ratchet for the final tightening. Now at this point we're going to tighten up the two in the front. There's no torque spec on it, so just tighten it up as much as you can, by hand of course. Now out of everything for the install, this is probably the hardest part, and it really does help to have someone there to help you. Someone goes down below there and is able to get that bolt up through. You'll see the opening when you look down from the bottom up. Then you're going to take a 10mm wrench, and that way, I mean, you can do it with one person, but it makes it a lot easier, as you can see, in order to get in there. Grab a light, that way you can see where the threads come up through the hole from the bottom. Then you can throw your washer and your nut on there. Then you're going to repeat the same exact thing for the other side. So this here, I'm going to show you where exactly that hole, right there, that's the bolt we put up through underneath. It is directly above where the reflective tape is in the back. Okay, let's close it up here. We're going to snap it shut. And that is the finished product. Alright folks, so we just finished the install, and I'll tell you what, compared to some of the other things we've done in the past, this thing was really nice, easy to do, and the finish of it is amazing. And another cool thing is that it works with both the Polaris factory spare tire holder, and now I have this, and you think, well, maybe it doesn't work. Let's check it out here so we can see. We were also worried about that too. Open it up, we got the room. Perfect, with enough clearance, and now you have an entire bed open and enclosed. That is pretty sweet. Aluminum finish, very sleek. Looks like it belongs there, but adds that little bit of aftermarket touch, which is really nice. The quality and the finish of this product is amazing. DRT Motorsports definitely put their time in to make this look amazing. Something that not only showcases the quality and the function, but also just makes the ride look really cool. So we are very happy with that. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe, and special thanks to DRT Motorsports for sending us this part over. And it is a fantastic product, fantastic company, easy to work with, answered all my questions, and I highly suggest them. So if you're looking for some very nice quality fabricated parts and things that will really improve the quality of your ride, head over to DRT Motorsports, check it out. I'm sure you'll find something, and if you have any questions, just email them. They will definitely respond to you. So thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.